Okay, people, so my tenant has moved out. I wasn't here the day that he left. I was actually away on vacation. I had paid for that vacation way before he told me that he was leaving. I believe his new apartment, number one, is closer to the job. And number two, he's looking into getting married. So because of that, this one-bedroom apartment became somewhat tight with both his things and her things in here. So let's check out the bathroom. Now, although my mom was here when he moved out, I prefer to also give it a once over. He did leave a few things, but not anything major, like that towel there. The fan needs cleaning. Okay, that's not a big deal. And that needs cleaning as well. The shower caddy. Looks like he tried to do a couple of repairs himself without letting me know. Oh, I replaced my shower head. That's one thing. I always put one in, but people, they have their own taste. You know, I don't know why, but it seems like it's a little darker on camera than it is in person, because the toilet is actually clean. Let's check underneath the pipe. Underneath the sink. See what's going on here. Yeah, you always want to do a walkthrough, and you want to compare it to the last video that you did. You also want to compare it to the move-in checklist that they gave you when they came in here. I like to do video because I don't want nobody saying to me, oh, this was here or this was that way when I got the place, when I know it wasn't. And in case you have to go to court, you have evidence. So this is why you should do a thorough walkthrough. And I recommend recording before the new tenants move in and after the old ones move in. Now I probably will do another recording after we finish cleaning up the place. Yeah, the top of the refrigerator needs to be cleaned. Okay. There is nothing that he left inside of the refrigerator, but inside looks like it may need a little cleaning as well. And some stains on the refrigerator. You know, bottled water to me is not that big of an issue, but I probably will throw it away because not everybody uses a glass. Some people will drink straight from the jug. So since it is halfway full, I don't want to leave it in there. Let's look at the crevices of the stove. And let's see if I can lift. Well, actually, let me go inside of the stove first. And check these cabinets. Oh no, that's the paper that's on top. Yeah, it's cardboard. The reason why we line our cabinets is because we believe that when the cabinet bottoms are wet, they carry a smell. And some people say that it attracts roaches. So we've been here. August will make, let's see, I bought this 2000, about 19 years of us being here. And I think I've only caught maybe like 3 roaches in the entire building. And this is a 3-family. So there might be something to that. Plus, I do spray, put out combat and the whole 9 yard to let people know. Just making sure there doesn't appear to be any leaks on the bottom. Okay, we gotta clean that right there. I mean, so far, honestly, it's light cleaning. It's not like I need to hire somebody to clean up the place for me. Okay, yeah, so the reason why I lift it up is because there have been times in the past when down here was not clean and there was a whole bunch of food there. So that is why I do that. I don't want to mess up my own stove. Okay. We're going to leave the kitchen. This is where they have their own, like, mini office desk or whatever. That, I think, was 2 shades of paint. Oh, no, they had something on the wall. That's what caused it. Okay, the thermostat is working. Yeah, that's the other thing. You want to make sure things are working. Okay, he left that ironing board that was not there. Now, these were left by the previous tenant. The reason why I don't move them is because the next tenant normally puts those same things right back there. So I decided leave them on. Oh, this one is broken. I decided to leave them on because it doesn't make sense you take it, repaint it, and then, you know, even though I am going to have to paint it again, but it doesn't make sense you go through all of that for the people to come back and do the same thing again. So that box there is a heater. Now, heat comes with the apartment and it's controlled downstairs. But because the house is approaching the 20-year mark, I bought a portable heater in case the heater breaks down, because you know the heater normally breaks down in the middle of winter. And I don't want my pipes to freeze bust, break, and then I have a flood in the home. So that's why I gave them a portable heater. Okay. She mentioned to me that there was a screen missing, but I don't see a screen missing. Both of these windows have a screen. Oh yes, and in case you're wondering what that is, I'm gonna have to throw that away. But those are those supersonic pest control devices. I used them one time, and I noticed that it irritated the pests, so that's why I keep them plugged in. The other one that's on the windowsill here, that one is old, so I figured I'd just buy new ones. Because yes, even though as a landlord, I hate rats. I'm afraid of them. I don't like them at all. Okay, so that's the fan and the lights that I installed. This was left by a previous tenant. I was going to give it away. There are people who wanted it. But then the tenants that came in after, they keep using it. They say they don't want me to give it away. So I always ask, though, do you want this piece of furniture? And for the most part, the past, 3 or 4 tenants told me yes. Even though there are parts to this that seem to be missing. But do I care? No, because it wasn't my money that bought it. And there you have it. This is considered a 1-bedroom. As you can see, this is what it looks like in New York City. It's kind of hard to capture everything on video, but let me just pan around slowly from this particular corner. The house is cable ready. The neighborhood does have internet, free internet. So, and why did they tape this? Not sure what that's about. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the intercom in the hallway. Those are smoke detectors and carbon monoxide detectors. We are required to have that in New York City. Pan around slowly back into the kitchen. Fire extinguishers. We don't have a fire escape. And I just feel a lot more comfortable. Oops. Having a fire extinguisher in the kitchen just in case. Yeah. That window actually was that way before he came in, where the sill was coming up, so I'm gonna have to call someone. I mean, the window still works, there's not a problem, but I'm gonna have to call someone and see what I can do to get that fixed. Because it seems as though it got worse as opposed to getting better. One of the things too is that this is the window that they normally put their air condition in. So it's wear and tear over the years. All right. Well, that's it. Now, oh, let me mention to you, these are bamboo floors, and unfortunately, they are not scratch resistant. So I really can't, I mean, it's really not that bad when you look at the whole floor. It's really not that bad, but I can't really, you know, I mean, I can, but I don't think it would be right for me to try to penalize him when it comes to his security deposit regarding those scratches, because it's almost inevitable. It's something that's gonna happen with these. The reason why I took these, chose these particular floors, is because it had a 30-year warranty, and it expands and it contracts with the house. Being that we get severe cold weather and sometimes severe hot weather, we need floors to be able to adjust, if you will. New York can really handle any kind of floor. It's not like Georgia. In Georgia, you really need the, especially in Riverdale, you need that, not linoleum, that expensive vinyl, because it's so much moisture that it damages most of the other floors. Oh well. Okay, well, that's it. See you guys later. Bye.